Hey. Welcome to the Brunch Bitches podcast. I'm Anissa Yvonne, your host. If you don't know by now, then fuck it, right? Ain't that right, Ice? If they don't know who I am by now.
If y'all know who she is by now, man, fuck y'all, man.
Pretty much. Okay. Pretty much. We are here. And we have a lot of things going on today. We finally have Ice in the studio, ICE745.
You did.
And we've been rocking with your music for a minute. We're going to talk about that. We have Marquise Wilson from Hanging with Mr. Cooper. He's going to do a virtual tap in for us from LA. He's sitting in South Central. He's going to just talk to us real quick. I think that's super dope, don't you?
Yeah, it's dope.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper, by the way, is now streaming on Hulu right now. So go and give all them black actors their residuals. Y'all stream that Hanging with Mr. Cooper. He's also been in some other things. An HBO show that I loved called 6 Feet Under. He did this movie called Slammed, a movie called Hollywood. Hollywood is actually a short film that's on YouTube right now, so y'all check him out. Ice is on Tidal, Amazon Music, Spotify. I know, because guess why? We listen to you on all them platforms.
Appreciate you.
We give you your title money too. We give you your title spins.
Yes, sir.
But and then we have Shantae here and making a wonderful drink called Text My Ex, and we're gonna talk about that drink too. So I hope it doesn't make you text your ex, but if it does, blame it on Shantae. Don't blame it on the Brunch Bitches. We're going to take a break and come back. We're going to play some music, and we're going to play some Ice. Is that cool?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Shout out my boy Sweezo in the building. He did.
Sweezo.
Go.
Gotta stay focused. focus. She made me so heartless. Back then she was joking. Now I get this money, gotta stay focused. Yeah. I was down bad, now I'm back up. Always on my grind, I give it up. For a little bitch, gon' leave me up. 'Cause we up. Had to pour four up in my cup. Taking all these down, let's keep me up. Heard they hating on us, that's what's up. 'Cause we up.
We're back. Hey, that was We Up by ICEMAN745. That's one of my favorites by you.
You did?
One of my favorites. Am I lying, Shantae?
No lies being told.
We be in, so I was telling you, D Still runs a online liquor company and they have a warehouse. And when we're in the warehouse, that's on our playlist, one of our, like, you know, get us going, get us moving songs.
Yeah.
And everybody like that joint, you know.
Thanks for the support.
Are you
did.
saying the pistol blow like reefer?
Yeah. You did.
You know, that's my line right there.
Pistol gonna blow like reefer, man. You know we smoke that reefer too. Brody over there geeking the roll up too, by the way.
Well, you know what? When y'all go outside, he can roll up.
You did.
But we are here and we were off air. We were talking about the energy of the song and how it just, you can feel it. You can feel it. And you said the energy in the studio was like, you know, you in good spirits. You guys are up. I mean, so you told me the story. Tell the audience the story.
All right, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way me and bro, SamSix came up with... Actually, it was SamSix beat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My boy Classic made it for us. So,
Okay.
you know, me and SamSix got a lot of music. So, I was like, bro, let me get this beat right here. Like, I feel something on this right here. So, he was like, all right, I'm going to just hop on the back end of it and we're going to rock like that. So, you know, like our energy was up. You know, I'm Ice, so I create
Who came up
energy.
with the hook?
Oh, I came up with the hook.
Okay.
Yeah, so I led it with the hook, and you know he just followed up with the his verse and all that, and we just went crazy. But the energy that we had in it was like we was just feeling good as shit. We was high as shit, high off life.
Yeah.
You know, and the energy just came naturally.
Right.
You know, and we just took off from there, like we was up. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
couldn't nothing bring us down at that time. So yeah.
Absolutely. And we could feel that energy in the song.
No question.
You know. So, I mean, I know how you got started in music. So tell everybody how you got started.
All right, so like I went to Eleanor Roosevelt.
Which is in this area.
Which
It's up
is
the
in
street.
right up the street. You feel what I'm saying?
So for those who are listening from other places, Eleanor Roosevelt is a high school in Greenbelt, Maryland.
For sure. Yeah, high school in Greenbelt, Maryland has always been known for like its science and tech classes. You know, the athletes in there, like a lot of people went there. You know, like Marlon Lawrence.
Yeah, they
went
did
there.
put out a lot of good athletes.
Yeah,
They did have a great magnet program, the talented and gifted program.
Yeah. So it was only right that I had to bust out that joint, you dig? But we used to do something called Roosevelt Fight Club, and that's when like all the students at the school there meet up, and instead of like picking up guns and fighting, they'll fight with their words, you know. and
Okay.
battle each other. I used to take that platform as just going on all the teachers and all the administrators that used to get on my nerves and shit. So
it was kind of like a cathartic release. Like it was like it helped you kind of like get it off your chest, and you know.
for sure. So yeah.
Okay.
So I started off like that, and, you know, just doing them freestyles and all like it would bring me like a lot of attention. Like I start seeing like the views go up. Like right now, they old battles, but they are like 100K plus
Nice.
on like YouTube. So I mean, like I gained a mass following from that.
Yeah.
But it was more of like a freestyle sense. Like, oh yeah, he could freestyle, but they didn't know I could do like actual music. Cause like,
Right.
most people that rap or freestyle, they can't really do music like that. Like Cassidy.
They don't know how to do like a hook. They don't know
Yeah.
how to put a song together because they only know how to freestyle.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's why you have some artists who are known strictly as battle rappers.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to actually compose a song.
Exactly.
Give you a 16 bars, give you a hook, you know what I mean, blah, blah, blah. So you're right about that.
Yeah, and they actually wanted me to keep like, doing battle rap, but I didn't want to box myself in. Like,
I'm glad you did it because when I first met you, you were on stage for Sweezoland.
yeah, shout out Sweezoland.
Yeah, and you drank beer from, which shoe was it?
Oh, the Y3s.
You drank beer from the Y3s.
Real rock star shit, man.
Real rock star shit. And you had taken off your shirt. And you were on stage. And you rocked out on stage. And then you paused, pulled the beer in your Y3. And you drank it. And I was right there. Front and center. And that's how we first met. And you're right. And when you had your wine and
yeah. I mean, I'm an entertainer at the end of the day too. So
absolutely,
the music, but at the same time, you want to entertain a person too. You want to keep people looking while you performing and all that. So
absolutely,
that's just one. So if y'all see anybody that's doing that, whenever shit start opening back up, and y'all see artists getting on stage and pouring shit, they got it from ICE. It strictly came from.
Well, white rock artists been doing stuff like that.
I mean, yeah,
drinking out of shoes, biting off birds' heads.
Yeah, but you ain't really see no blacks do that. And
I haven't.
Rock originated with black people.
Well, everything originated with black people.
It did. So,
everything.
Yeah, just for everybody listening, like when y'all think, when y'all hear rock and y'all look at Caucasian.
If you hear a rapper doing that, I started it.
Mm-hmm.
I started it. Okay, so I wanted to do lyrics today, and I forgot to send the lyrics over. So hold up, Danae, can you help me? I'm sorry, we're on air, and we got to call in. Okay. Sorry about that, people. We're trying to get another guest situated, so that was the interruption, but it's okay. We're going to get him all together. But it's another song that you did, and I think this was actually SamSix's song, if I'm not mistaken, Fountain.
Yeah.
That's his song.
Yeah, and my folks on there, Fetty Finesse.
She went hard on that too.
Yeah, she from New
Her
York.
verse on that joint.
She from the Bronx.
She from the Bronx. Okay. No, that's a good song. And of course, you came in with the energy. You came in with the energy per usual. But that's a good song. So how did that song come about? Like you guys doing that? Thank you, Shantae. This is the Text My Ex that we're getting ready to drink. Cheers. Cheers, Ice. So this is Old Bay on the side of the glass.
And that Old Bay tastes good.
Yes.
Yeah. That tastes pretty good.
Oh, this is good.
Real spicy. I
love the Old Bay mixture.
Shout out Poochie. You dig? She just joined the lab. We in the building.
Shout out Poochie. Okay. Oh, this is nice and spicy. Oh, this is good, Shantae. I don't want to text my ex, but
not yet. Hopefully.
I don't want to text at all. But this is good. Am I the only one that deletes my ex's phone numbers when it's done? I just delete it. I clear it all out.
Man, if I go through my phone, I probably got like 20 old relationships in there. I don't be having the time to delete all that shit.
No, I delete it on the spot. Like right there. Yeah. Like once we're done, we're done. Delete, unfollow, everything. You're done.
Damn.
Dead to me.
Damn.
Let's keep it moving. Look, there's a saying that if you want anything new, get rid of all the old. They said you cannot have old in you and want to move on new. So get rid of the old. I'm deleting, clearing, that's it.
I'ma holler at you.
Everything's done. But anyway, so how did the song Fountain come about?
All right, well, Fountain came about, we was in New York. Took a trip to New York, go handle some business. And our folks, we had like a hood tour guide in there, that was taking us around certain parts of the neighborhood and all that. And they actually took us to the studio. And the studio that we went to was, I forget the studio name. I'm so smack. It was a dope studio though.
Okay.
I gotta look back at the name of the studio, but a lot of people recorded their music there, like Cardi
Not
B.
the what's the name factory? The you're not
the Hit Factory.
Yeah,
not the Hit Factory. Damn.
You'll figure it out. But
Yeah,
so go ahead.
right
So y'all went to the studio.
Yeah, so we went to the studio, we met everybody and all that. But we met up all in the hotel and was, vibing already. Was already vibing, And we got introduced to Fetty, which is the other artist. On
Okay,
there.
in the studio.
No, we was in the hotel.
Oh, in the hotel.
Yeah.
They got introduced to Fetty.
To Fetty, so we was just all vibing, and you know, she was like, "Yo, let's go to the stew. Let's go knock this out."
Yeah.
So we went to the stew. We put it together right there, and we just came up with it right there and just knocked it out.
Y'all had the song seemed to be the chemistry flowed well with
Yeah.
everyone on the song.
Yeah,
I mean, you
for
had
sure.
already been working with SamSix, so
Yeah.
I mean, but Fetty, her was her Fetty Finesse?
Yeah, Fetty Finesse.
Her coming on to the song, it just seemed for y'all that had just met her, the flow was nice.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's the energy that you put out there. You feel what I'm saying? And being that I create energy, like I make sure like the energy atmosphere is out there doing it. Everybody can vibe. You know what I'm saying? And once we get the vibe going, it's just
it flows.
Yeah, it flows.
So the whole "It's Ice Up Late Nights," was that like a freestyle or did you write that?
Yeah, I don't write. You know what I'm saying? So
So you're another one of those rappers that I don't write.
No, literally, I don't write. But you know
Really, why?
I used to write so much when I was incarcerated. I just used to get tired of writing.
So now you home, you like, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, and another reason why I don't write, and you know what I'm saying, I don't encourage artists to do this, but I think it works for me is because like when you write something down and then you go in the studio, like you get like leveled into how you wrote it down.
You said you feel stuck. You're kind of stuck in how you write. But I think everybody has their own creative process, though.
I mean,
like some
true.
people have to do what works for them.
Yeah.
I say when it comes to creating, stick with what you're comfortable with because you have to be comfortable in order to put out something good. Now, I don't mean comfort as in wanting to stay one way,
Right.
but you know, do whatever flows naturally. You know, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So but it gives you a little more flexibility when you're not writing.
Yeah, for me, because you know what I'm saying, like I'm all about the way I do music is more of like melodic sounds and it's different, you know, vibes and stuff inside of the music versus just coming with a consistent flow or a constant flow that's the same.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like when I write,
Your flow is very melodic, but you don't sound like anyone else.
exactly, and that's a good thing.
That's a great thing.
See, that's the difference though. I can still give you the melodic sounds, but I will still give you the bars. Most people, when you hear them and they're trying to take the melodic route, they're just singing, you know what I'm saying? They're not giving you the bars and
the versatility.
Yeah, so I'm giving you
No, I hear it. I hear it in your song and your lyrics are clear. I understand it. I connect with it. I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was one of my biggest things growing up, just making sure that, you know, everybody could understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
words and stuff. I'm not just saying anything.
Exactly. Yeah. So where does your fashion sense come from? Let's talk fashion.
All right, so my fashion sense, I basically used to go to New York almost every other week when I used to get good grades. Well, first of all, my aunt and my uncle, they owned the shop in New York and they had one in Silver Spring. It was called Casatori.
Okay.
So you know they was really into high fashion way back, way back in the day. So like, and my mom, you know, my aunts and all that, like they was always in the, you know, they
in the fashion.
Yeah, so it like it rubbed up off of me, and you know, like I used to go to New York every other week, like I said, because I had good grades growing up and all that, and I just fell in love with the sense
talented
of
and gifted school. Okay.
Of how, you know, everything was going on with the fashion, and it just stuck with me. And
right.
Yeah, you know,
because I like your whole style. I like your aesthetic.
Yeah, I feel like
you I'm not mad at it.
I feel like you don't have the. I mean, because most people, when people think of fashion, they think of, oh, all right, yeah, I just got to throw designer on. And
that's it. No, that's not how you do it.
Throw something off from Kmart, and you know,
and you can throw. Listen, I have these Calvin Klein denim shorts on that I paid $5 from the thrift store. They weren't shorts; they were jeans. I made them into shorts. But then you put on a good Yeezy or something. You know what I mean? Like you can mix it up, but you have to have like style is not just throwing on name brand.
Yeah,
you got to know how to mix it up and make it, you know, your own.
No question.
You know, so I get it, but I like your aesthetic. That was one of the first things I noticed.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, Brian, can we play another song and try to get everything situated with the other guests? All right, so let's play another Ice song. Your choice. All right. And we'll be back.
Whoa, go, whoa. It's Ice. I done been through a lot of pain, but I made it out of the rain. Now you can tell I'm shining, all these diamonds in my chain. Try to leave you on the wasteland, cause the shit hitting everything. my frames. I create in the J. Swerving you lanes. I ain't got time for games. Funny when you get money, niggas round you gon' change. All I keep is hundreds on me. Baby, I ain't worried about the change. Do 100 on the dash, no dame. Still drew your bitch like picture pain. Codeine make me wash away the pain. When I was broke, man, I used to hop the train. Now I'm pulling up in something strange. Weirdo, baby, we are not the same. Since day one, baby, I ain't never changed. I spend like 50 up on my chains. I get the cash till I keep the change. I'm Superman, be my Louis Lane. I'm Spider-Man, smoking Mary Jane. These niggas like seasons, they gon' change. I had to make it from nothing, man. Some things you will never understand. I came from the bottom just like the basement. You can get this shit for free like a mason. If I put the mask on like Jason. Yeah. Only thing I change is clothes like Hole. We gon' take this energy across the globe. They throw shade when they see you in your glow. I done been through a lot of pain, but I made it out of the rain. Now you can tell I'm shining. All these diamonds in my chain. Chop leave you on the waistline, cause the shit hitting everything. Remember I ain't have a penny. Funny how shit done changed. Gucci my frames. I create in the J. Swerving you lanes. I ain't got time for games. Funny when you get money, niggas round you gon' change. All I keep is hundreds on me. Baby, I ain't worried about the change.
That was Iceman Change, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
ma'am.
right.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Brian, are we able to bring Marquise in?
Shout out Marquise too, man.
Marquise Wilson.
Mr. Wilson.
Can we pull up a picture? Okay. We're working it out, people. Okay. Can we there should be another one. There we go. Yes. Let's skip that one and go back to the other one. There we go. Marquise, are you able to hear us? Yay, nay.
Ooh.
Marquise. Okay. I think Marquise is having some technical difficulties, guys. So when we take another break, we'll try to get him in. He is on his end working to make this happen. So we are all working with him, but we'll come back. But anyway, back to Ice Change. You and I talked about this on Instagram Live. So let's talk about this song again.
Okay, so the song is titled Change. Is streaming on all major platforms. Basically, the song talks about, I mean, you know, when you start doing good for yourself, when you start, you know, progressing in life, and the people that you think that was down for you, and you know, that was, you know, your ace, you start seeing them throw mixed feelings. Start, you know, once you start passing people in life, they start changing.
I remember you said that.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Everybody love you when you broke. When you in the hood, everybody love you when you broke. You know what I'm saying? They want to crack jokes with you. They want cool with you. They want to kick it with you because you're not a threat. But then once you start,
But if they don't catch up to your level, now they feel
yeah, for sure,
threatened by,
or they feel like you're overpassing them. Then it's a problem. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I want to.
but that's not healthy.
I mean,
I hope you cut those people off.
I mean, yeah, you know, I don't roll with too many people anyway.
As you
what I'm saying?
shouldn't. I've learned that in life.
I don't need yes men around me. You know,
Right.
I don't need people around me to make me feel good. Like I feel good all the time about myself.
Right.
Regardless. Like I'm comfortable in my own skin. So
Right.
regardless of, you know, that's why I got the spider web behind my ear. Like all the negativity and all the bull crap that comes, it never makes it to my ears. You know, so I don't never hear any of that.
Right.
I just go.
You're not even checking for it.
You did.
So change.
Yes, sir.
We got. I get it. Gucci your frames.
Yeah, Gucci my frames.
Yeah.
Today Cardi though, but Gucci my frames.
You said today is Cartier.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, I know that, you know, you had some legal woes and now you're back. And so are you able to travel yet?
Yeah, I was just actually out Pennsylvania the other day.
I did see that. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. What were you doing out there? Just doing some shoots or?
Yeah, I was trying to get some things in order with like the merch and just locking in some business with a couple of good folks out there.
Got you. Okay. So did you get everything done?
Yeah. So it's definitely about to be some more merch. I already got the merch page out now. It's called Energy Merch, and you can get your hoodies, get your long sleeve shirts. You can get your.
So you're gonna make sure the brunch bitches get a sweatshirt?
For sure,
right?
for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
I like this. I like this whole color. I like all of that.
Yeah, a lot of people like this color.
Yeah.
I'm having it right now. So like, I had standard colors, but everybody wants different colors. So I just have people like, let me know the color that they want.
Yeah.
And then
I like this whole beige
thing.
Yeah. In the fashion world, that I like the whole monochrome, color on color thing.
Sure.
I like those kind of faded out colors, the beige, I be on my Yeezy.
I know. I feel he dripping.
So, okay. And he gave us some buttons. You have another one? So D still can get a button.
I only brought 3. Oh my god.
Okay, I'll share mine with her.
I got you next time, D still. I promise.
But yeah, so no, like that's another one of the songs that's on the playlist that we like change, So I hope you've done your homework and that you do tune into the Brunch Bitches and that we have the true story segment.
For sure.
You okay? So do you have your true story ready?
Yeah,
We're not gonna tell it right now. We're not gonna tell
Yeah.
it yet. But I just want to make sure you have your true story ready.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, you don't have to implicate anybody in anything. You don't got to use no names. But the story has to be true. It can be somebody else's story, but you had to be there or they had to have shared it with you. Though we do prefer that you tell a story that you were involved in. But,
I mean, to what type of level? Does it have to be a positive story, a negative story? Like,
true story got to be something juicy. We want to hear some juicy shit. True story. Did you listen to the show? Have you heard some true stories? Okay, yeah. So true story got to be some juicy shit. Okay, we only had one person tell a boring ass true story. I ain't gonna say his name, but we were like, really? Is that all you coming with? Really? I'm like, the way you drinking in this studio, I know for a fact you got some other true stories. But anyway, I was kind of ready for them to go anyway, so I ain't press them out about their story. But no, you got to give us a juicy one.
There's so many. I'm trying to think right now.
Wow. So we're going to talk about the condom article while you think.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's an article. So I want to know if you guys saw this in the headlines.
Yeah.
Vietnam confiscates over 300,000 recycled condoms that were put up for sale. Disgusting. Disgusting. Can we bring up the other part? Okay, here we go. So in Hanoi, is it pronounced Hanoi? Hanoi, Vietnam. The police in Vietnam have seized more than 300,000 used condoms that have been boiled, dried, and put up for sale in a southern province. That is disgusting. Officers who raided a warehouse in the province of, I don't know if this is Binh Duong, on Saturday found the recycled condoms in bags weighing almost 800 pounds. The state-controlled Tuoi Tre newspaper reported. Oh, okay. So the state-controlled newspaper. Oh, basically the newspaper is controlled by the state. Interesting. Sounds very communist. Yeah, very communistic. Anyway, footage broadcast by the state-owned Vietnam television showed thousands of prophylactics spilling out of bags on the floor. Ew. It was unclear what led the police to raid, but news reports said officers had received a tip from a local resident. Oh my God.
That's
How
crazy.
Scary is that?
You know what it is for me? It's the actual, taking the time to take the condoms and clean them.
First of all, the whole process sounds disgusting. You're touching fluids.
Yeah,
and you're boiling them and then selling them to people.
And you don't even know what the condoms
First
got.
of all, you don't know if
God.
diseases are in them. So they could be infecting other people.
Exactly. That's just evil. That's
Oh my
evil
God.
shit.
What did you say? That's what
That's some evil shit right there.
Okay, but we don't know if boiling kills all diseases. We don't know the medical facts behind that.
Right.
When I saw that, let me say, first of all, it gave me chills. Secondly, it made my stomach hurt. But then I was like you said, who in their right mind is putting on gloves? I hope.
Whose man's is this?
I'm assuming. First of all, they said it was a woman who was running the factory.
Oh man.
But I'm hoping that they get some serious time for this.
Yeah, you guys are some evil people for that shit, man.
They're very evil for that. Money is not the root of all things. Okay. Like,
And
give
infecting
me
people.
infecting people. Like, that's so disgusting. I can't. I mean, so that story was interesting to me for so many reasons, obviously.
Yes.
But like you said, like, who is actually taking the time to pick through dirty rubbers?
Nasty people,
You
man.
gotta be sick. You have to be sick because once you take that condom off, who wants to keep it around?
Oh my god. You know, it's the smell too. Like,
Ew. Okay, well, first of all, get your pH levels together. Get your pH levels together.
they balance way off.
Oh my God. Like, ew. Okay, that's disgusting. Because why is it smelling?
Oh my god. It's just
Who are you sleeping with? Does your semen stay? What is it? Is it semen? So wait a minute. Is it sperm? I forget which one. So it's semen, right? And it's the sperm that does the egg, right? Okay. So what does your semen smell like that? What do you mean?
Yeah, that's some crazy shit right there.
Don't try to skip the subject because you said the smell of it. You said the smell of it.
Oh no, I'm just talking about the smell from it just sitting out and just all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about me per se.
Oh God. Okay. Has anybody had an experience with a stinky condom sitting out?
I mean, condoms have a weird smell anyway.
They have a latex smell.
So just add that on top of just sitting out.
Yeah, the latex smell is irky.
God.
Yeah, that latex smell is irky. Yeah, very much so.
That should stick on you for a couple of
Shantae is
hours.
guilty. It wasn't me today. Shantae is guilty for not muting her phone. But yes, okay. I don't want to imagine the smell. Oh gosh.
God.
Well, Vietnam, get a hold of your people.
Yeah, Vietnam, stop what y'all doing, man. ASAP, man. Like,
Get a hold of your people. I know Vietnam probably like, don't put that whole thing on us. Don't put it on the country. Like,
wow.
they probably like, look, shut up, Americans. Y'all came over here with war and famine and killing people. They probably like, shut up.
You know, that's what the
But
Americans...
so anyway, that was the story. And I'm hoping that nobody actually purchased one of those boiled and dried recycled condoms.
Right.
Like,
I'm sure people did, though. That's the crazy part.
oh God,
It's been going on for a while now, but they just recently got caught with it. I feel like that's what
You know what? You might be right. And shout out to the neighbor who saw the condoms spilling out in a bag in where they reside and called the police. Shout out to them. Because that was brave of them. They probably were like, something's up, and I'm calling the cops. Mm-hmm. So let's shout out the neighbors.
Shout out to the neighbor, man, that was on the current shit.
That reported the dry condom. That's disgusting.
Shout out to the nosy neighbors.
Yeah, shout out to the nosy. I know, right? I know. But in this case, thank goodness they were, right. Because that could have infected probably half the province.
Right. And
you know?
They could have came to America and then we could have had a whole
exactly a
AIDS.
Pandemic as we're in now.
Right.
Exactly created a pandemic because that's what happens.
Yeah, but
that's actually what happens.
You know the government did this shit with this pandemic, man.
Well, the ball was dropped because they fired they kind of disbanded the pandemic team who normally gets ahead of these things, because we could have had other pandemics before, but there were teams in place to get ahead of this, and so we knew nothing. We didn't know what was going on because the government so-called worked it out. But the pandemic team was disbanded, removed from the White House building, and then COVID started. Spread.
Right.
There are some countries that were banning us, saying, y'all can't bring y'all asses over here because nobody sat down and, quarantined.
You know the crazy part about the whole situation is they try to make it. America has a way of trying to make everything on the blacks. You feel what I'm saying? So they were trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, well, the black race is not gonna be out. They're gonna be out, so they're gonna be the ones to spread it more. But our asses was in. It was the Caucasians that was out.
What they were saying was, what they were trying to say was that the disenfranchised had to go to work. Had to, they couldn't afford to stay in. So the people who are getting your food together, the people who, because you still have to eat, right?
Right.
So the people who were getting your food together, the people who were actually still couldn't afford to stay in and still were driving Uber and Instacart and all those things, who still had to go out, but they were still being safe. But I get what you're saying. I did hear them saying that, oh, they're still out, but trust me, right. It was people out. I had to do a business run down south, and when I say all the Caucasians were out, all the Caucasians, okay, no mask, and I'm just like, what in the hell? Like, I'm feeling scared. I want to get away from them.
And they taking it. Don't get me wrong though, because I got Caucasian in my family, so I'm not a racist person.
That's what racists say.
Yeah,
racists say I got white in my I got black in my I got 5 black friends.
No, but I'm saying.
But you're saying you're not racist.
Yeah, I don't. You don't
have to ever explain why you're not racist.
Yeah, no, but I feel like I don't see no color. Just to put
you
it
should
out there,
see color.
Like, I see green, but I take everybody as.
But you should see color.
I give everybody a chance because I'm a Virgo, so I'm an outgoing person. You can give a chance,
but you should see color.
I understand that there's racism going on in this world.
See color.
Yeah, I'm definitely aware of what's going on. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying?
You're not racist, you're aware.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Because, I feel like the racist is, all right, because you had this one incident with this person of this color, now you look at everybody the same way.
No. Racism is bigger than that. Racism is about insecurities. Racism is about ignorance. Racism is about self-hate. It's always about that person. It's about, superiority complexes. It's about a whole list of things. It's not just about, oh, this person did that to me, so now I hate all these people. I mean, give me a break. Yeah. If it was that simple, we could get rid of it. This whole country was founded on racism.
I mean, we have racism in our own community. You know what I'm saying? The Willie Nelson syndrome.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I mean, but that also comes from racism and being taken out of your land, stripped of your identity, and then being told who you are and taught self-hate. Like when black men only talk about wanting to date women who are of lighter complexions. That is self-hate. That's genocidal within our own people.
I love brown skinned women. I ain't gonna hold you like that.
I mean, I'm just saying.
That's
but
you
know that this happens.
Yeah.
So those are things like that happen when we talk about good hair and bad hair and nappy and this and that. That's genocidal within our own, Yeah,
they say on my lab, the power to keep groups of people at a lower wage, terrible schooling, and bad communities.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no question.
Absolutely. So racism is bigger than, oh, this person did something to me, now I hate him. No, trust me, it's huge, and it started way before us. Way before our parents, way before our parents' parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and you should see color. Definitely see color and see yours and love it and appreciate it and know the royalty that runs through it and the brilliance, Trust me.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do is, I'm going to try one more time with Marquise. We're going to take a music break. We're gonna try one more time with Love Bug, and your choice, Brian, for the songs, any artist, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk true.
Shout out Brian on the ones and twos, man.
Brian is always on the ones and twos.
You dig?
This drink is fire, literally.
Chains, designer frames, put that on everything. I make her scream my name, make her rain, hurricane, that's on everything. Whole lot of ice, hit that on everything. She be ice, I create energy from my sleep bustin', it's her and everything.
Too bad in the glide. Put that on everything. We gon' get lit tonight. They gon' tonight. I be going up the trip tonight. Yeah, pulled up to the party late. Woke up really, this ain't bait. She said she can feel her fate. Don't sense the whole plate. Yeah, in a Rari wanna race. Swerving in and out of state. This is dripping from the lake. Tsunami, I started away. Yeah, smoking on from Olay. This an old race, but you'll get dragged. Push in your head, you'll get toe tagged. I'm on my paper just like tag. I'm out that work, couldn't sit up on my. I know that everything don't lie. Still high up the jet lag. Bad bitch, where your friends at? Yeah, you know I'm trying to spend that. Shit. And the money come back, boomerang. Everything ain't on what it seems. Man, I put that shit on everything. I got the finer things, diamond chains, designer frames. Put that on everything. I make her scream my name, make her rain. Hurricane, that's on everything. Whole lot of ice, hit that on everything. She be ice, I create energy with my sleep bustin'. It's her and everything. I put that on every day. I put that on every day.
Yeah. It's your boy Big Hand No. About to blow the roof off this motherfucker. Slick. Hey, coach, put me in. Let my balls hang. Let me do my thing. Let my balls hang. Hey, I'm a dog. Let my balls hang. Get off these nuts. Let my balls hang. Hey, coach, put me in. Let my balls hang. Let me do my thing. Let my balls hang. Hey, I'm a dog. Let my balls hang. Get off these nuts. Let my balls hang. First off, out the gate. If I eat, then we all get a plate. It ain't no fun unless we all get a shake. And we gon' eat till we all overweight like all day. Call base, you fuck with no the long way. Blase, we parlay as always. It's lit, bright lights, Kanye. Been dope, boys the men, Wanye. Fall through, freshed up, runway. Take a trip, West Coast, sunbathe. Catch no after church, Sunday. I'm the one. Hey, coach, put me in. Let my balls hang. Let me do my thing. Let my balls hang. Hey, I'm a dog. Let my balls hang. Get off these nuts. Let my balls hang. Hey, coach, put me in. Let my balls hang. Let me do my thing. Let my balls hang. Hey, I'm a dog. Let my balls hang. Get off these nuts. Let my balls hang. Let me get my face back. I'm saying. Dance when the bass slap. I'm saying. Put my hands where her waist at. I'm saying. Then she back that ass up on these nuts. Let me catch you saying what? These nuts. What's the name? Said what's up? These nuts. Double back like a re-up. I need her since the first time I seen her. Sim-Seamer. That's facts that she fat like a new Beamer. And the tags on the back, that's how they read her. D-E-E-Z-N-U-T-S. That's the last thing you see her. Hey, coach, put me in. Let my balls hang. Let me do my thing. Let my balls hang. Hey, I'm a dog. Let my balls hang. Get off these nuts. Let my balls hang. Hey, coach, put me in. Let my balls hang. Let me do my thing. Let my balls hang. Hey, I'm a dog. Let my balls hang. Get off these nuts. Let my balls hang. No, always been straight 100 from the gate, A1 from the doubt. I don't even play with the way, and I bring it to your face, and I say it in a way so you know it's original. No, always been straight 100 from the gate, A1 from the doubt. I don't even play with the way, and I bring it to your face, and I say it in a way so you know it's original. Ready. Nice.
We are back. So we played two songs. We played what was the song by Ice?
Everything.
Every Day. And then we played Big Hand No, what, These Nuts? Okay. You know what? Y'all find that to be so hilarious. That was Ice Every Day and Big Hand No, These Nuts. Okay.
He going ham with the
with the titles. With the song titles. Shout out to Big Hand. Now his birthday is
Shout
the
out Big
same day
Hand.
as mine. Bless it, bless it. Okay, so I think we got Marquise together. I hope we did. We got you together.
Hey, shout out
Hi,
Marquise.
Woo!
Hey.
You are here, sir. Look, we were having a hard time, weren't we?
Yeah, you know how it goes.
I know. Look, I get it. So this is Marquise. He's an actor. We more famously know Marquise, the child actor from the hit sitcom called Hanging with Mr. Cooper, which is currently streaming on Hulu right now. Do you watch yourself, Marquise?
No, I don't do that anymore. I have myself. And if I happen to run into the projects or what have you, I will, you know?
Yeah.
I got nothing against myself, you know what I'm saying? Watching myself, but I don't go out of my way to do it, you know?
I get it.
I'd rather hear about it than someone else.
I got a quick question. So were you really in an episode of 6 Feet Under? I want to say episode 1?
Yes, ma'am.
You played a deal, like a crack dealer or something in it, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Okay, because you know what? I was like, I love that show. And I went back to watch it, and I was waiting to get to your scene. And I wanted to kind of fast forward because I was like, I just want to see Marquise in his role in here. But I actually liked the show, but I did my research, and I was like, I see he has a great resume, and we want people to know this.
Oh, well, thank you so very much. Yeah, you know, a lot of the things that I did were like one-time episodes and experiences. So, you know, it's a lot difficult to understand something like that when you are, you know, in the mix of something or when you're watching, you know, in the midst of your life, basically.
Right.
You know, one-time episode is kind of like, I guess, if I catch it or not type thing, you know?
Yeah. So, question. So going back and watching episodes of Hanging with Mr. Cooper, let me say this. You were one, I mean, aside from Mark Curry, you were one of the actors that kind of carried the show. Your comedic timing as a child was impeccable. And I am in awe of that. How did you prepare for that role? And you did, like, you were on every season, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
How did you prepare for that role so young?
You know, I often say that when I'm talking to the Holy Spirit, that I pray for, you know, the type of focus and, you know, persistence that, you know, that I once had as a child. Because, yeah, it was quite amazing. You know, that time of my life was something that it's hard to speak on it. It's an unspeakable experience, you know. It's something like, I guess I would say flying, you know, being able to fly, you know.
Right.
How do you describe that to someone who, you know, when you just do it organically, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's basically what it was for me.
It looked organic. It looked very organic. But where did the funny come from? That's what I want to know. Because as an artist, I know that we go deep within. First of all, let's do this one question first. How did you get into acting?
My beautiful mother, and that's what I was leading to with that last thing when you asked me that last question. My beautiful mother. I always thought of her and God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All I was just, like I said, just being myself. I used to get in trouble being myself, you know, in school. You know, because I was being
believe
a little too much of myself at the wrong time. You know, I mean, everything correct, right?
So is there a little bit of Tyler in you?
Yeah, I mean, there definitely was as a child. Now I would say there is still with the comedian aspect of me. Yeah, you know, I'm still funny. I'm considered to be happy-go-lucky when people see me. Bump into me on the streets, you know. So yeah. That's
so there was some Tyler in you. Because when I say you were hilarious, one of my favorite episodes was when Mark Curry, when Mark went on the date and you escorted him on the date to the restaurant. You know what I'm talking about? You know that you laughing, so you know that episode. And you're on the date, and you're talking to the lady. You ordered the lobster. You said what your father told you when somebody else is paying. Order the lobster.
Yep, I remember exactly that.
You remember that?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Freaking hilarious.
You know, the thing about that, Yeah, you're absolutely right. It had to be some type of an effective episode for me to remember, because I don't remember all of them,
I can believe that you wouldn't remember everyone.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. This whole thing is amazing, my sister.
Thank you for agreeing to do this. I really appreciate it.
Oh, I really appreciate y'all, and I apologize for the discombobulation.
No, that's okay. Listen, you forewarned us about the technical issues on your side, and we're just glad that we worked through it and that you're on now.
Absolutely.
So how did you, Marquise, how did you get in the movie, what was it, New Jack City? No, Sugar Hill. You did Sugar Hill, correct?
Yes, ma'am. I was Wesley Snipes as a child. I played the role of Little Wesley.
You were Little Wesley. Wow. How did you get that role?
Through auditioning. Every role that I got, that I was blessed with, let me speak correctly. Every role that I was blessed with, I auditioned.
Okay.
And I did the hit run, and that's what we were doing. Me and my mom and I, we were in the grind. We were in the grind heavy. After school, I was going and hitting auditions like every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's how that one came about. What a breathtaking experience, man. Film is totally different. There's so many things that are totally different about each category of performing arts,
Yeah.
With film, it's much more serious, even when you're doing comedy.
Yeah.
Just because of the technicality that come with it. So that was a mind-blowing experience, man. And by far one of the most serious roles I've ever played to date.
Really? So how did you prepare for that role, Marquise?
Now what I did with that role was I put my mom in that situation. My
wow.
My superhero,
Yeah.
Pictured her there and that moment, and us being in that moment together.
Yes.
In that way. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's
so dope, though. That's so dope.
Yeah.
When did your mother recognize that you had a talent worth taking around and getting into this industry? When did she recognize that?
Probably after her many trips to the principal's office.
That makes sense.
And why,
Yeah. That makes sense. Chris Tucker said the same thing. He said that going back and forth to the principal's office, that's when they recognized that he had a talent and that it needed to be, shared.
Yeah, shared and molded, because
yeah.
It's not molded, more importantly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is how we go bad. We're like milk, my sister, you know what I mean? Or any other food that goes bad. We flourish when respectively treated well and utilized. We go bad when not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so my mom wanted to make sure that this energy didn't turn into the negative, being my circumference as well, being
got you. Got you.
So, yeah. And I say that not just for myself, I say that for the human race, because I believe in all of us.
Right.
What I mean? We may have to have the same exact power or talent, but we have power. That's the point. And so, again, it's not molded correctly when it's necessary. That's how it went bad,
Right. Gotcha.
So, I believe that is, the reason why my mom did it as well, too, because she did see the talent. And the Chris Tucker's mom and so on and so forth. They see the talent, and so they executed it.
That's a smart thing. All parents don't do that, but she recognized something in you because look, you funny as hell. Watch it. I said, man, he was hilarious, and I believe him. Like in every role, I believed you, and that's a big deal,
Yeah.
How was it working on the set of Hanging with Mr. Cooper? What was the experience? Was it a positive experience? Was it a draining experience? Yeah. Was it,
It was definitely those things that you said, love.
Everything. It was everything.
Yeah, for real. Because the time that we spent together, time is the essence,
Absolutely.
There was a lot spent, with those lovely people,
Mm-hmm.
and more so with people that you don't see too,
Mm-hmm.
The crew. And as a child, we have laws that protect us based on that.
Yeah.
That you guys can't for no more than 8 hours, and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, so absolutely.
That production
Did you
goes
do
on,
two?
like,
Did you
14
do a
hours day.
tutor on set, Marquise?
Yep.
Okay.
I sure did. An hour of school was required at least every day. That you have school.
Okay.
So we would do about 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. I would go to school every 2 weeks, sometimes every other week. Excuse me, every week. Pick up work for the week or for the 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Return it as such.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
What
Damn,
is-
you were
what an
working.
amazing
You
time.
you had a lot on your plate as a kid. Jeez.
For real. I can't believe. I mean, like I said, that kid was tight. He was tight.
Yeah.
He was tight. You know what I mean?
Right. How did you get the Thornberries, doing the voiceover on the Thornberries? How did that come about?
Everything that, like I said, that I was blessed with was all through auditioning and through my my representation at the time. I believe I was with Abrams Artists at that time.
Okay.
And they have a wonderful voiceover department, extremely wonderful.
Yeah.
I got a lot of experience and exposures with that part of the industry and business through them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say my voice has always been kind of one that stands out, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I went and I did my thing, girl. You know what I'm saying?
You did do your thing, Marquise. Yes. Yes, you did.
Shoot, it ain't nothing but,
And you
ain't
did
nothing
it.
but
Listen,
me.
I'm not just gassing you. Like, I was talking with somebody else about this, and we were talking about like watching actors, child actors especially, but actors, and getting and feeling you, like I said, believing you, forgetting that you're Marquise Wilson and believing that you're Tyler, forgetting that you're Marquise Wilson and believing that you're little baby Wesley. You know what I mean? Like watching you do your thing and execute your craft, and we're like, how do they do that? Like, it's amazing. You know what I mean? But I am so grateful that we have you here. Like, 2020 has been crazy. You know this. And I'm just glad that we have you here to give you your flowers, you know what I mean, while you're here, and say that we enjoy your work and that you are a phenomenal actor, and that I hope that we're going to see you on somebody's screen doing more.
Yeah, that is definitely, I pray that, and I'm putting forth action.
Yeah.
I need to put forth more, but I definitely pray for that. You're bringing me to tears over here.
No, it's okay. No, listen. You know what I told you last night when we spoke on the phone, that my goal, like I said, was not just, like, I wanted to tap in because I do enjoy your work. I do watch your stuff. I do watch Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I crack the hell up. Okay, I'm not just saying that. And I walked you through a whole damn scene, so I'm not making it up. And and that I wanted to talk about your craft, and I told you last night I just want to give you your flowers while you're here.
Yeah, that means everything to me to hear someone say that to me. So,
and I'm glad. And listen,
like
I need people to understand, Marquise, that you were up at like 6 a.m. You were up at 6. You're currently in LA. You were up at 6 a.m. to do this for us, and I'm appreciative for that.
Oh yes, and that's why I did it, because you took the time to find the time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have time. I'm gonna make sure I have the time.
Well, Marquise, thank you so much for this. I appreciate you calling in. I appreciate you sharing your experience with us and giving us information. We, the Brunch Bitches, are here for you. You have our info. You know where our platform is. So please keep in touch. And let's definitely do this again.
Awesome. I love you, my beautiful sisters and brothers who are around here on this call with me. I love y'all.
We love you too, Marquise.
Thank you.
Shout out Marquise.
Manny girl.
Thank you, Marquise.
I'm gonna need him.
Take care.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Shout out Marquise.
Shout out Marquise Wilson.
I didn't know he did the
He played little baby Wesley in Sugar Hill. Well, first of all, one of the top movies.
Yeah.
He
Sugar Hill,
played. He
definitely.
was Little Wesley. Also, the Thornberrys were out when you guys were young.
The Thornberrys, right?
He was.
Who was
he was
he?
Juka, because I remember taking Danae
He was
to
him?
see. Yeah, he was Juka.
Oh.
He was Juka in the Thornberrys. Yes. People don't know his resume is impeccable.
Nah, it
it's
is,
very
though.
impressive. He also played he played in the hit HBO drama series 6 Feet Under. He also listen, he was in a list of movies. He was in a list of movies. One of like these top 90s movies called Slam had a lot of like the kid actors from a lot of the hit sitcoms were in
For
this
some
movie.
reason that sound familiar.
He was, it was called Slam. It was out, doing you guys air. He was in that movie as well. Marquise, when I say I love Marquise, so when I reached out to him because I'm a fan, you know what I mean, I was hoping that he would agree to do this. And he was like, I'm there, whatever you need. And so I appreciate him for that. And thank you to D Steele for helping to get him on the air.
Shout out D Steele.
Shout out to D Steele. Speaking of D Steele, can we need to, I was about to say, let's do sponsors. We got D Steele. D Steele is a craft cocktail company. Also, they do tastings. D Steele is about education as well, educating you on spirits and how to drink. A lot of people don't know how to drink and how to buy your spirits. And some people say, yeah, I don't like this, I don't like that, but they don't know what they like because they don't know how to buy a spirit properly. So D Steele is here to help you with that. And also she does mixers, which we do. I'm overdue for a couple of syrups myself. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I said I was gonna put in an order for some cinnamon syrup and some lavender syrup. Yeah. Yes, I love the syrup. So please go to dstilled.co. It's spelled D-E-E. Let me make sure I don't do a Mama D and spell it right. Right. B-I-H-T-C. In that order. Okay. Dstilled, DEESTILLED .co. And go on the website. You can also find Dstilled on Facebook, Instagram. She's everywhere. She's the only Dstilled on Instagram.
The only.
Only dstilled.co. So please go there and just get educated. And she can provide a lot of things. So go check it out. Also, we have Evolve Body Butter, Brian. Thank you. We've expanded. So Evolve Body has expanded. I'm sorry, where you can find not only okay. Please don't give me the Uncle Clifford's during sponsor time. Shantae, the bartender, she gave me the Uncle Clifford point. For those who don't know, P Valley. Okay, but anyway, Evolve Body has expanded. You can get organic Castile soaps, your smell goods, body oils.
I seen y'all with
Your before, yes.
the cream
First of all,
before.
see my legs. Look at my legs. Look at my legs.
Oh, y'all got to peep the legs on the
Look
ladder.
at my legs. Look at the legs. See how shiny they are. That's Evolve Body Butter. See? Yes. So Evolve Body Butter is organic cocoa and shea butters. Everything is food grade. So just think of things that you can pull from your cabinet, and that's how the product is whipped and mixed up. And why it's food grade is because a lot of the chemicals that you're buying in these lotions and stuff, they're not good for your pores or your hormones. So So Evolve Body Butter is here for your before shave, to get your skin exfoliated and all ready to shave, ladies, guys, everybody. I use before shave when shaving my legs this morning. Then we have Castile soap, organic Evolve Body Castile soap. You have your sage lime, you have eucalyptus, and you have unscented. So you can go to evolvebodybutters.com, bodybutter.com, evolvebodybutter.com, and it's love spelled backwards.
And it's a black business too, so
it's a black owned.
Yeah, support.
Yes. The bell is broken. You remember, there we go.
There we go.
It is. It's a black owned
Yes,
business. So please support,
We taking over 2021, man.
Pretty much.
Straight
Let me
like
tell
that.
you, black people have shown up and showed out.
Yes, sir.
In a very healthy way. So we're gonna do true stories.
Oh man,
Are you ready?
I think I'm.
Speaking of condoms, I've told this story before. It's a true story. But speaking of condoms, we're gonna piggyback. I'll go first,
Okay.
So you can get yours together in your head.
All right, bet.
So, okay, true story. This is a true story, and I hope the person is listening. They were my neighbor for many years. But so, speaking of the used, filthy, dirty condoms, so my neighbor's boyfriend told us they had got into a big fight. And he fled the house and came. So I was having not a gathering, but it was just some friends over. We were sitting around talking, and so he fled. They were having a fight, and he fled and needed to hide out because she maybe called the police or whatever.
Oh man!
And he showed up, and so we were like, "Well, what's going on? What happened?" This is a true story. I'm not making it up. Who can make this shit up? He said they had separated for a few days, just a few days. And this is his account now. I haven't heard her side. He only told his side. He said that, what are we getting?
Exclusive distilled that she made.
Oh.
Exclusive distilled.
Exclusive distilled.
With pear and rum.
Ooh. Cheers.
Distilled, man. Oh, cheers.
Hey, Ice, tell them this is what you get when you come to the brunch bitches.
Listen, this is what y'all get when y'all come. Y'all get treated.
You get A1 treatment, correct?
A1 treatment. You know
you
what I'm
get
saying?
drip
Everything
and
on
you
point.
get A1 treatment.
Yes, sir.
Cinnamon rum, cinnamon syrup, cinnamon rum syrup, and rye whiskey.
And rye whiskey. And pear juice. Who is the pear juice? So distilled. This is a distilled concoction.
I've been crushing it. I had to share it with y'all.
They're gonna have me walking out this joint.
Okay, this gonna have you texting your ex.
Yeah. Y'all see what's going on right here, man.
No. He was
no,
showing
no,
his
no.
glasses. No.
I was just letting.
He's
I was
not
just
an
letting them know.
animal.
I was just letting them know the
He's not an
details,
animal.
you know.
Ice is not an animal. Okay, so back to the true story. So he came in. So we hid him out in the house, so to speak.
Oh,
we
man.
hid him out. So we were like, what's going on? What's happening? So we were having wine at the time. We poured him a little glass of wine, let him calm down. And he a gangster. He out there. Shout out to him. He a true, he's a true street gentleman.
Street nigga.
He's a street gentleman.
Street gentlemen. We
Yes.
got street gentlemen out here. Street niggas and street gentlemen. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, because you got your street niggas and you got your street gentlemen.
Yeah.
They move quietly.
They move militant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, so he came. He had a glass of wine. You know what I mean? So we like, what's going on? This is his account. I haven't heard her side, but this is his account. They're in the middle of making love, makeup sex. You know
Makeup
what I
sex,
mean?
y'all. That's the best sex, by the way.
Getting in it. Makeup sex is the best sex ever. Makeup sex and morning sex.
Oh yeah, morning sex. Woo.
Yes.
Vagina sex.
Okay. Yes. Ring the bell. Okay.
2 times.
So he says they're in the midst of making up, and he's in there. He says he pulls back. A condom comes out.
What?
He's not wearing a condom. True story. I've told this story before.
Damn.
True story. We're piggybacking off the article about the boiled, dried, reused condoms. He says he pulled back. I said, what did you do? He said he took the condom and smacked her in the face with it. We do not support hitting women.
Nah, man. Tory Lanez, you wild, man. I like your music though, but
Yeah, we put Tory Lanez on ice. Tory Lanez is on ice. So we do not support hitting women or shooting women in the feet.
Yeah.
But he hit her with the condom. I'm just telling the story that he told. He hit her in the face with it. He did. That's not funny. I'm laughing at Auntie Shantae. That's who I'm laughing at. She talk about he hit her with the condom. I didn't laugh when I first said it. So he hit her with the condom, and she got pissed, and he was like, "You was sleeping with another nigga," and she tried to explain that away. My question to him was, because I asked everybody, be quiet, because everybody was ooh and all like, what? Oh, huh, ew. So everybody was like flabbergasted. Okay, so said, okay, be quiet, because I have a serious question.
Okay.
I asked him, how does one explain this away? How does one explain her boyfriend not going inside of her without a condom and coming out with a condom? How does one explain that away?
She loose.
Oh, okay.
I said that you
Okay, she is a hoe still to the day. No, still to the day.
Okay, fine. Sexually
Yeah.
liberated? Yes.
No, she's sexually liberated. Yeah, I'm not. No, listen. Listen. There's a whore in everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a positive whore and there's a negative whore. Now, if you just a hoe ass person that's always looking for a come up, always just trying to ride somebody's coat, that's a hoe too. That's a negative hoe.
Yeah.
But
Everybody got their freaky sense in them.
But again, but like a positive whoredom, listen, I'm for it. I'm for the sexual revolution. But she came back, so he went in without a rubber, came out with a rubber. So my question, I had a lot of questions that I wish I could have asked her, but I couldn't let her know that he was hiding out in our place telling us the story. So I wanted to know that she was fucking with a grimy nigga who the condom came off, which to me says he wasn't well endowed. He had a little dick.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He had a little dick because the condom slipped off.
No homo.
No, but no homo, but he had a little dick.
Yeah.
And then for him to leave the rubber in her and not say nothing, he's a grimy nigga.
He probably didn't even know that.
Yes, he did. Because when you went in with a rubber and then you came out with no condom, Ice, what are you talking about?
I'm saying he probably didn't know though. Like he probably really didn't know though. Like he
No.
probably so into it trying to get his.
So when you came out without a rubber and there was no rubber hanging out of her, what do you mean?
He's a wild guy. But
He's a grimy guy. That's a grimy guy. So she didn't know that the condom had been stuck in her. Because I had sex with a guy who had a little penis and the condom slipped off and we could see the rubber right there. Like I had to do like the gynecological
I don't know
spread.
nothing about that.
And then he went in. I know that's right. We can't even ring the bell. I know that's right. But he had to go in and pull the rubber out. But it was sitting right there.
right.
You know what I mean? But I could feel it. But she couldn't feel it. Like I actually have walls.
Right.
Like I could feel it. And I was like, oh my God. And he pulled it out.
Shout out to all the females that got walls, man.
Shout out to walls, eyebrows, and edges.
and edges and
Yes.
the whole shebang.
Yes. I hope your camera guy didn't shoot me from underneath and make me look 10 pounds heavier and had me on B-roll and had me looking
you got you
puffy
good.
and swollen.
That's
Because
the-
like Travis Scott said, he don't like how he was shooting his angles, the cameraman.
right. So he told him get up the fuck off
Go
the stage.
the fuck off the stage.
Fuck off the stage.
I don't like how
Look,
you shooting my angles.
If y'all ain't shooting my angles right,
If
like
you ain't
Travis
shooting
said,
my
get the
angles
fuck
right,
off the
yeah,
stage,
get the
man.
fuck off the stage. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Don't be immortalizing me looking fucked up.
Shout out to everybody tuning in on my lab too. You know, I'm definitely rocking with the brunch bitches in the building
Yes. Let me
right
see
now.
your live. Let me say hi.
Go ahead, holler at them people.
Hey, live. I had to come with the drip for Ice. Y'all see it?
I see the big drip. Christian
Yeah, I
Dior,
come with the
Dior.
drip for Ice.
Recipe Pop Smoke, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. But Ice be coming with the drip, so I had to match you.
I
know what I mean?
I tried.
You know, I tried too. I was like,
tried.
let me pull this out. This is some of my birthday drip because you know my birthday.
Big drip.
This is actually part of the men's Dior line,
Oh, okay.
and so that's why it's a little loose.
You know what gets me mad? I'm a fashionable person, so I get mad because like I get jealous because females they could just hop into men's clothes
Yes.
and the women clothes, and it's
Yes.
like
You can do it too, though.
Yeah, unisex, but then you get ridiculed. But I mean,
Why
personally, I don't care.
Listen,
but
why would you care?
I don't care. I don't care.
You can't hop into. You can't because listen, low key, I didn't seen like I've helped guys pick out clothes. I've been like nobody's gonna know because if they ain't really hip, they not gonna know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've been like put that on. They've been like shit. I'm glad I listened to you. True story. You know what I mean? So you can hop into some women's shirts and stuff and it be fire. I'm telling you. We need to go shopping. You need to take a trip to New York.
We taking a trip to New York and we going ham on the shopping, y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna take it and we're gonna have lunch at the Polo Bar. You been to the Polo Bar?
No, but
Ralph Lauren has a restaurant.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Polo. I was raised on
Okay,
Polo.
so we're saying this on air. Ice and I, we're gonna record our trip too.
Yeah,
we're gonna
all
record
that.
our trip.
Vlog. We give y'all
we're gonna
vlog.
do a vlog. We're gonna do a vlog, and we're going to show you us having lunch at the Polo Bar.
Yep.
Get everybody hip.
Yep.
We're gonna get some drip. I'm gonna help him pick out some fashionable unisex, but more women. But we're gonna call it unisex pieces, and we're gonna get it together.
Yeah,
I think
we're
that'll
gonna
be a
get
good
it
time.
No cap.
You know, so we're gonna do it. So, Ice, tell everybody what you have coming up.
Man, I got a lot. Oh, I got a new album. EP, if you want to call it whatever you want to call it. It's coming out real soon. It's called this person that said they want to go too. You can come too.
You can come.
You
let's
can
make
come
it
with us.
let's make it a field trip.
You dig? Everybody can come, man. We showing love to everybody. I got a lot coming out, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them they can't come if they not following the brunch bitches though.
Yeah, make sure y'all follow the brunch bitches, man. You know what I'm saying? Hottest podcast in the DMV, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Ice.
Shout out Sweezo Land.
Shout out Sweezo.
Shout out Sweezo.
Because of Sweezo, I met you.
Right.
So
That's
shout
bro
out
for life.
Sweezo.
So shout out Sweezo, man. You know what I'm saying? We rocking a long way. You already know what it is,
He
man.
a
We tagged
Virgo
in.
like you.
Yeah, man. That's my bro, man. From a long way, man. We came from the bottom. We came from the basement. We rose to the roof.
I know.
You know, so
I know.
that's how we coming with it.
Sweezo has told the story.
But it's a lot that I got coming out. You know, I got a new EP. It's called Rockstars Live Forever. And I'm gonna explain the title to y'all. So the reason why I titled it Rockstars Live Forever. So when you look at a rock star,
They do.
when you look at Marilyn Manson, you know,
Hell yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Did you do your homework and listen to that rock music I sent you?
Yeah, I definitely did. I'm actually.
How did you like it?
I'm trying to entangle myself into it so I could come
But
out
listen,
with my
Perfect
own.
Circle, that counting bodies like sheep.
Yeah.
I sent you that. How did you like that?
It was cool. It brought me back to
Counting bodies
the box
like
days.
sheep, like sheep.
All those
like
used to come
sheep.
on the box.
Yeah.
All of that. You know what I'm saying?
I remember the box, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? That song "Counting Bodies Like Sheep" by Perfect Circle. I'm gonna tell you where I heard that song. I was in the antebellum racist dirty South. Was sitting with a Southern street nigga who was investing in some stuff. Shout out to him,
Shout out
y'all.
to him, man.
Shout out to him.
Y'all make sure y'all go get
He
y'all
ain't laundered
property.
no money through my company, but he took some money and made it good and put it behind me, and I'm thankful for him for that. Southern nigga, I'm not even from that area, but you know what I mean. He looked out for me, took me all around. We were at a strip club.
Okay.
Had a meeting at a strip club. It was these white girls on stage. She looked like she was a meth addict or something, and she danced to that rock song "Counting Bodies Like Sheep." And I was like, I stopped. I was like, this joint crank. And he was like, you like that shit? He was like, that old demonic shit. I was like, listen, I don't know about that, but this song crank.
Yeah, all rock music is not demonic. Like just
Okay,
because-
but you got to understand where you are. Like down south, the Bible Belt, they look at a lot of rap as demonic. So you got to understand that
they used to call rap music the devil music. Now they
they
call
call
it rock.
everything the devil
Yeah.
music. You know. So, what's this? Please do.
She coming
I was
with
gonna
the-
ask for a refresher.
She coming with the flavors, y'all. So y'all better
No,
get
which
hip.
one? What is
You
that?
want a whole new? This is Waterloo.
Yeah, give me that. No, just pour it in there.
Shout out Now Full Visions.
Shantae is
Make sure y'all go
heavy-handed.
get y'all visuals from Now Full Visions, man. Definitely.
So that's where I found that song that I sent you. So people don't know, I sent Ice some rock music because he likes rock too. We like rock music,
Yeah.
and so I sent him some of my faves. But you were down with it,
Of course.
yeah.
Of course. You know,
But you were saying like Marilyn Manson. You were talking about why rock stars live forever.
Yeah.
And
so the reason why I call the tape "Rockstars Live Forever"
Mm-hmm.
is more because it was it's timeless music. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So something that can keep going on for years and years. As if you look at a rock star, you see like they could be in old age, they're still touring, they're
Still doing it.
They're still living
doing
their
it.
life as if they were a younger age, you know. So it's something that's living forever.
Well,
And-
how about they just living?
yeah, and once you even pass on, your music is still going to be there. So
Because
something
it's
that's gonna
only
live
us in
forever.
America. Other countries don't do this. It's only us in America that age people,
Right.
and try to push you out.
Yeah, I don't have no age. I'm a rock star. I live forever.
You
so.
live forever.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
a rock star. I live forever.
Yeah, it's no age limit to anything. You know, I don't understand why people think, oh, you got to be this age to do this. No,
No,
like,
do
you
the
know,
hell. Do what you want to do.
You look in the Bible, you look in the Quran. Most of the people that was, enjoying their life and
The greatest.
encountering certain things, were
Yeah.
encountering it at a older age.
Or how about I realized that, like, once I hit 30, I felt like a lot of things got better.
Right. 30's the new 20.
Like sex, going out,
For
like
sure.
like a lot of things just got better.
Right.
And you know what? Also, I think it was just not giving a fuck. It was just like, I don't give a fuck.
All right, so I broke it down in my head, so I see it like this. All right, so when you get born,
How old are you?
I'm a rock star. I don't have an age.
He don't have age. Thank you.
Yeah. But
He said that he's a rock star. He
but,
lives forever.
But I broke it down like this. I feel like from your 1 to 10, your baby, still 12, even your teens. When you're in your 20s, you're starting to experience stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
You're still kind of a child in your 20s.
Yeah, you're a child. I'm talking about from like straight 20s.
Yeah.
Even 29, even that you're experiencing stuff.
You're starting to kind of blossom.
Yeah, you're not full adult yet.
No. You're coming out of your cocoon.
Your 30s. And all that. Now you're like, okay, this is what I'm perfecting. This is what I want to do. So then in your 40s, you're like, okay, I have all of this already accomplished and all this, and I know what I'm doing, so I'm set on this.
Right.
So then in your 50s, you're just reaping the benefits and so forth.
I get it. Maya Angelou said, and this is a famous quote, and I have this up on my little quote board. Maya Angelou said, if you ain't got it at 50, like you, she's talking about you. If you haven't mastered you and gotten your emotional intelligence in order at 50, just,
you out of there.
It's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's never gonna happen. She's just like, it's done.
I think people get caught up on age, and it's like, oh, I'm getting this. I'm this age.
Or I haven't done it by this age.
Yeah, like everybody, you can't look at somebody else's life and try to,
You can't allow. See, the zeitgeist. Society tells you should have this by this. You should, but not realizing that everybody's life has different circumstances. Right. Everybody's life has a different path. Everybody's healing path. Because listen, everybody got to heal from some shit. We were handled by humans.
Right.
Everybody got to heal from some shit. So everybody's path is different. You know what I mean? Steve Harvey said he was well in his 40s, almost 50, when he really started to make real money and become his level of success.
Exactly.
Because you have to define success for yourself.
Right.
And he was saying, stop putting these limitations on yourself, because sometimes you're just not ready for certain shit.
Yeah, most people look at success as being known,
being known, or having a certain amount of money, or having this, or having that.
Yeah. I feel like everybody can find their own success. If you set nobody can tell you what your success is. If you look and you have certain goals, and you accomplish those, like me, I write stuff down every day. So I have goals every day. So
nice.
I want to do this, I want to do that, and when I look at the paper and I check it off, my goals are complete.
Nice.
So now I move on. It's kind of like a ritual.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And
that's a good practice.
Yeah, and I advise a lot of people to do that.
Virgos have a great discipline. Virgos and Taurus have a great discipline about them. Okay. That I love and admire. They said, so these stats are old. I haven't looked them up lately, but in the mid 2000s, so out of all of the American billionaires, 12 of them were Virgos. American billionaires now. I'm not talking about all around, but American billionaires, 12 of them were Virgos.
Wow.
Yeah. I found that very interesting.
Yeah, that's dope.
You know what I mean? I'm into astrology and numerology. I'm into the laws of attraction. I'm into, all of those things. Quantum physics. I'm an avid reader and studier. I'm a student of human condition. I like to just study humans and how we move and do things and think, and it helps you in life. My ring is going off crazy, guys. I hope it's some money at my door. I hope it's some money at my door. Don't be at my door if it's not money.
The new drip coming through in the mail. You did.
I hope something. So I tell everybody how they can find you.
You can reach me at all platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, Tidal, everything at ICEMAN745.
And it's spelled properly, guys. No phonetics. No, it's spelled ICEMAN745.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing I'm going to advise people, like when you're looking for you on music platforms, capitalize, because his name is actually an abbreviation. I create energy. Right. So capitalize ICE. because that's what I had to do.
Right. And the rest is just follow up.
And the rest will just follow up. Yeah. So ICEMAN745 on everything.
On everything.
And you can even find him on music platforms that way.
The new merch.
What about your website?
The new merch, icecreateenergy.com. You know, you can check my latest music out. You know, my latest features going on. New merch.
So wait a minute. When we go shopping in New York, are we gonna wear your merch while we're walking around the city recording our
For sure. We letting everybody know that rock stars live forever, and you know, this is the new drip.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So I mean,
so what shoes are we gonna wear? We're gonna wear Yeezys. We're gonna wear Dior. What we wearing?
anything. I mean, however
Because
y'all
that
feel,
sweatshirt matches my off-whites.
Exactly, and a lot of people was talking about like wearing off-white with this, but however you feel like you can put it together, you know what I'm saying?
Because we're gonna put it together. We're doing our fashion vlog for New York, so we're gonna put it together. Ice and I gonna coordinate. We're gonna let y'all know. We're gonna let y'all know how we doing the fashion when we go look for fashion in New York. So stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. We're gonna spend a day, and y'all gonna be with us.
And a couple of people on my lab said they want to go, so y'all make sure y'all be ready, man.
So exactly, when we call up, we don't want to hear no I don't know. Look, we out. Ain't
no, but
25 we
ride
no bus,
right,
baby.
you know
I don't ride no bus, baby. Baby, I don't ride no bus. No ma'am.
No ma'am.
No ma'am. We not on that. We might no.
I ain't gonna hold you. I be riding the mega bus.
I'm not riding the mega bus. No, we're either going to be in a car or we're going to Amtrak it in the business class, and we're going to bring a batch of cocktails.
You did.
And a batch of cocktails.
You know we're gonna have the gas
because
on
you
that too.
cannot smoke on the Amtrak.
We still gonna have the gas.
Smoker. If you do you? But I'm going to be drinking my cocktails in business class on Amtrak. I will not be getting put off. Okay, we can have some edibles. But the edibles that my folks provide, I won't be eating them in public because I will be out there off the
wasted.
like, oh my God. Okay, we're about to wrap it up, guys. But Ice, thank you for being here. Shout out to Marquise Wilson.
Thank you for having me.
Please check out his short film on YouTube. Ice everywhere. ICEMAN745. I Create Energy. He's one of my favorite artists. He's now my friend. And stay tuned for more because you will be back with the Brunch Bitches.
You did. A lot more to come in store, man.
Absolutely.
Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe. Shout out to the Brunch Bitches.
Shout out to us.
Shout out to D Still.
Shout out to D Still. Evolve Body Butter, our sponsors.
You did.
And catch us every Sunday at 11 a.m. We're everywhere. Don't lie and say you can't find us because we're literally everywhere. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, guys, the Brunch Bitches Podcast.
You did.
But on my pinkies a brain. I ain't telling you shit. You should stay in your lane. I'm hitting everything cause I got I make smile with the panther. I'm cooling right now with exotic dancers. I'm balling on you like cancer. Your girl calling can't answer. I'm going straight to the top. I'm gonna give me some guap. I ain't never gonna stop. I ain't forever gonna rock.